welcome back to the Great Western Tour, hosted by Midlands Disc Golf Sports and the London Disc Golf community as sponsors. I'm Duncan Fraser, and with me is my co-commentator Chris Bass.
Hello.
We've had a great first round.
Yeah.
But it gets more fun. We have a swashbuckling second round incoming. With some new players in the MPO field and some old ones that we know, Ben March. Okay, second round action, and we are now starting on hole 1. A tricky par 4 to get your round started, mostly because of the OB.
Yeah, it's a tough get. We saw a lot of OBs across the board in the first round.
I think it's just, if you have the distance, try get up to an opportunity to play into the basket. If not, put this hole into its own chunks and then just take a par. But we'll see how these players take it.
Ben going high and right. That needs to get down. Grass is...
It's not OB, but it's not OD.
Quite.
It's not ideal.
Lovely little flexy shot from Adam Nuts.
Great shot from Evan. He has the distance. He has this real nice torque on his drive, and you can really get the disc up there. Jeremy Howard with the forehand play.
Yeah. Spicy J, as you heard someone just shout there in the background. The forehand's a pretty smart play. It gives you a... You're not going to go left into the trees.
Absolutely. Carl Hinton coming in at +1 on the MPO field. You may be asking, where is Steve Nolan? Now, Steve Nolan did shoot him up on the first round, but he was actually playing in MA1, so he's not on the MPO card, sadly for our viewers. But anyways, Jeremy Howard with his second shot in.
That's pretty good. I mean, you've got to test that OB on the left. You've got to get around the tree. It's a scary shot.
Yeah, this feels a bit pinched for Carl.
Yeah, that's gonna... That's a very familiar sound for those of us that play Ashton a lot. Big old tree, as Evan says.
I think I got that tree. Oh, just barely. Oh
no!
I think you can see that as soon as it hits the tree, it's done.
Yeah, unless you're really lucky. Even Ben's got a tricky look here, but...
Oh my gosh! Oh, Carl straight up with a tomahawk to try and get out the other side.
Oh, he's done it, but that's a nasty roll away. He's going to be probably looking at 2 to get to the basket.
I think, round 1 we saw a lot of cam collected players, and I think this is just going to show that the course can really take away as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And by this point, it had been raining a lot. It was hot. Its stamina game starts to really come in.
There you have it, folks. Ben will be taking a bogey on hole number 1.
It's a good play from Evan there. That's confident plays.
Carl.
Great out from the trees.
Getting out. He is going to take the bogey, I believe. And finally, we're at Jeremy Howard on his third shot. Just missed.
Testing the basket, though.
That's your bird, yeah? Yeah. That would have been nice.
Yeah.
Still happy with it.
Evan's going to be doing some of the commentary work for us here.
I love Evan. I think Evan's amazing. And he was the guy having the most fun on the course, for sure.
That's what it's all about. So, nice putt from Ben there, but as you say, he's walking away with a bogey.
Jeremy taking the par and Carl going in for, I believe, the bogey.
I mean, par's still a great outcome for that hole. It's tough.
There we go, yeah. Carl with the double, I'm sorry. +3. Evan goes back to -1. Jeremy on -1 and Ben March down to -6. A lot of clearance at the top. Ben March has really worked hard in round 1 to get himself in a good position. But heading back into hole 2, Chris, take it away.
Yeah, so we're back on Tin Can Alley. You need that long forehand, hyzery, skipping shot, and a lot of luck from the disc golf gods. It's a long way up there with a lot of wood in the way.
It's essentially make the gap and see what happens.
Yeah. Make the gap. Cross your fingers.
Spicy J. Maybe we just call him Spicy J from now on.
Looks good.
It looks nice. I think he got a good skip on that forehand. It was tight, but I think he's up there. Ben March with the forehand as well.
Ooh, that's gone right very early.
Kick to the middle.
I mean, he's got a good kick. You're looking for a positive. There it is. Evan not wasting any time. Following suit. He will have a look from there though.
If you want to see a theme from Evan, it's that he doesn't take his time, and he starts from about 10 meters before the tee pads. Great shot from Carl.
Up there. It's a good shot from Carl. The skip, the roll.
Pretty good.
Yeah, it's going to be a tester of a putt, but...
Woo, you dirty tree.
Yeah, the trees on this hole can be cruel.
I'm going to say that he threw that, it kicked right, it ended left. This just goes to show... Oh, wow. Great out from Evan.
This goes to show it's all about the recovery, right? You can have a terrible first shot, but if you can scramble... Ooh, that came out on an angle.
Mad hyzer on that for sure. Ben March with a par. Hopefully. And does get it.
I like there was no doubt in your mind that was where that was going.
I felt like that was going straight into the basket. Good par save by Evan.
Yeah, that's a
that's not, sorry, it's not a par save, it's a bogey, because of course he kicked left.
I think it's still a save though. It's you can find yourself scrambling pretty quickly on this hole.
Great bird from Jeremy.
Yeah, Spicy J pulling out the birdie on Tin Can. That's good to see.
Spicy J. I didn't know he was called Spicy J.
Yeah, it's.
I like it.
I didn't know him as anything else until now.
Well, there you go, Spicy J with a spicy forehand and a spicy slow-mo. That's getting it all the way up to the basket and getting a birdie on Tin Can. Yes, please.
Yeah, absolutely. You take a birdie on that hole, you're going into this one confident, and you certainly need it. Because
hole 3, you go for, if you take your birdie and then you quite possibly just shove it straight in the bin because you're playing the hardest, one of the hardest holes in the course. I think the second hardest hard par.
That's it.
Getting the distance is one thing, but it's that final approach into the basket that's just so hard to get in one shot.
And it is a really small gap as well up by the basket. It's a long way, and it has to be accurate too. Spicy J just using nature's chalk bag there to dry off his hands, and don't think that's kicked out.
Do you think he was just playing for position there, just trying to get a forehand to finish right?
Yeah, that would be it. Right is where you want to be. Left, you're in some trouble. It's flipped up, and that's money. Look at that.
I think
right in the gap.
It's nice to have Ben on the card because he lets you know how the course should be played.
Needs to come back. Ooh, there's that so familiar sound.
It's a common miss, but he's not necessarily out of it there.
Oh gosh, no, that's that's nice. That stayed so straight.
Oh, great shot by Evan.
Yeah.
Evan's really getting this hole sorted. He's got a real nice low drive.
Nice low flat distance.
You're almost out.
Back left.
Yeah,
again.
that's tough. Once you're in those woods, you almost have to take your medicine and just pitch out.
Great shot by Carl.
That's great from there.
Yeah, look, I mean, what is Jeremy going to do now? Another roller.
Did he make it?
Oh yeah.
Oh, when the trees are on your side, that's a good kick.
I think this is a great example of how if you play it well, you get par, and if you make a few mistakes, you get, you know, it punishes you big time.
And if you're Ben, you're looking for a birdie. Oh no! Oh, it's rolling. Sit down.
That looked good. That
Yeah.
looked really good out of the hand.
Yeah, nice par.
Great par from Carl.
Yeah, good finish.
Great par from Ben.
Laser beam par. That's beautiful.
I believe both Jeremy and Ben were ultimate players before they
think
came
so, yeah.
into disc golfing world. I think it gives them that distance.
Yeah,
sure.
those forehands can be really scary from these ultimate guys. It's
So there you go. Jeremy and Evan both an even. Ben March on -6. Carl on +3. A bit of a hole that Carl's found himself in.
Whether you're out playing a tournament or just hanging out with friends, don't let your grip cost you strokes out on the disc golf course.
Barry, try this.
When you have a better grip on your discs, you have the confidence to perform your best with each throw and every putt. Whale sacks are whale-shaped grip bags designed to dry your hands so you can trust that you have the best grip on your disc. Get a whale sack, because better grip means better confidence.
Okay, on to par 4. I think this is a great designed hole.
It is, but it's a challenge. You've got a lot of distance to cover. It's all uphill. You can't see the basket from the tee. Not even close.
When I look at this hole, I think I could get a birdie. I could also get a double bogey. That's what I think.
Oh, Ben's pulled that left. He might have actually pushed the tree and found himself okay. You really have to decide when you're teeing off here. Are you going to try and challenge the hump and get up? Or are you going to play safe?
I think 2 shots there that they were kind of in betweeners, you know, and you're all right. You have to make a decision.
You find
lay
yourself-
up or go big.
You find yourself behind that tree there on the left, and you're looking at a very difficult second shot. That is crushed.
Not dissimilar to Steve Nolan. Hey, using that tree to
Yeah.
your advantage gets yourself up into position, it seems.
These guys obviously had different trees on their round to my round.
Yeah. Thing is, if you're going to go for it and you
It's got-
find
you've
yourself
gotta get
short,
up there.
you're here. You are in the long grass.
See how long that is, chest high, rough.
Oh my gosh.
Spicy J, determined to hit the rollers. I
Do you think he meant it?
think so. Yeah,
Okay.
I'll give him the benefit of they meant that.
Yeah. Everyone knows the roller play after when you're in the grass, for sure.
Now you've got this OB on the right as well. If that catches you, then is that a tomahawk?
I believe it was by Evan. A bold play, for sure.
Yeah.
Carl's actually in good position.
Yeah, that's where you want to be go.
Oh, that's amazing from Carl.
He was listening for chains from down there, surely. Ben's got a bit of a lucky kick to have a look out there. Go on.
That was high.
High and
High
hard.
and long. And
Oh.
down. And back. Wow. Scuba. Oh. Great bid.
The Spicy J rulebook on how to throw alternative shots.
Unlucky Evan. Evan has this push putt sort of approach that is a bit of a deadly weapon for him once he gets it going.
Yeah.
Shame for Ben there.
It's a long putt, long bid. Even for him, that's...
So it's going to be, I believe, 3 pars, and Carl Hinton just... I'm not going to call the PDGA, but I think you got to put it in the basket, Carl. But we'll count it as a birdie. We'll count it as a birdie.
We'll all pretend we didn't see that. That's fine.
Do you want a bit of trivia?
Always.
Carl Hinton is from Minnetonka, Minnesota, famous for the Tonka trucks. Can you remember the toys?
Minnetonka. Yeah.
Yeah, the Tonka trucks, current home of the Minnetonka moccasins, I've heard. So,
That's moccasins?
oh.
The Americans might say it differently.
Maybe it's mocha, American size, but maybe it's moccasins. Anyways, bit of trivia for you. Carl coming from quite a famous place if you were ever a child.
I was. I think most of our listeners were at one point as well.
I think so. Let's see if Carl can use his upbringing and get a nice forehand.
Oh, that needs to come back.
I think it's fighting.
Yeah, he's landed.
That's nice.
He's landed. I saw a lot of shots over the weekend and end up in those prison bushes just there. Ben going with the big Annie backhand. Oh, and he has ripped that.
Yeah, serviceable. Yeah, for sure.
Got a nice look through the gap there.
As the Norm Evan just comes out of nowhere and
oh no! Look at that!
He got the roll as well. Did you see that ground slay?
That's gone left row. Let's go.
He's happy with that for sure.
I'm trying that next time I'm up here.
How'd you follow that if you're pig spicy?
I think he tried to copy it.
I think, do you know what?
I would.
All things considered, I
Yeah,
would as well, and it's not a bad result.
It's another good look.
Pinched a little bit.
Push through.
Good shot,
Yeah.
good shot.
How's it going, man?
Oh, Big Spicy coming out of nowhere with a nice-ish forehand approach. You have to earn his par a little bit.
You can play this a little bit differently when we're playing in the spring and summer. Early spring, that whole blade is full of garlic. The wild garlic comes up and you can really bomb it in, so it's nice to see the slidey shots going through.
Evan with a look for birdie. Oh, just didn't give it a chance.
Bit more mustard on that.
Too soft. Not enough. Having a putt there. For a backhand over
Yeah, well done, Jeremy.
The tester from there.
It's one of those ones that you can easily miss,
Oh, I can.
I can,
And I
for
do.
sure. Oh yeah, consistently. Great shot, Carl. Yeah. Wow,
Straight down the middle.
with pace as well.
Yeah.
Like Evan says, it's a bit of a party, but on
Party.
hole 5, not complaining at all.
Oh, you'll always take a par. Coming down on humpback. Ben pulling away with his 6 under. Gotta wonder if Jeremy and Evan can put the pressure on him.
It's gonna need something big.
It's
Something, I know we're only on hole number 6, but it's gonna take something big. Maybe it's here.
Maybe.
This is a real gettable par 3. I think all of these players are going to go with a forehand. You can even hit the ground and you'll possibly flare up to the basket.
possible. I mean, we nearly saw Ben Seaman and so close to an ace in
sure.
the first round there. Needs to miss those trees.
Doesn't.
Quite. You can get some really mean kicks out of those trees.
We should add the caveat that it's an easy hole if you make the gap.
Yeah. Looks like Ben is done.
That's a great shot.
And it's just so casual for what would be quite a substantial yeet from the rest of us.
I think he barely does a run up. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, that's lovely.
That's what we were saying. That's that ultimate forehand casual flick.
I wonder where Evan is. Oh, there he is.
He's running. Oh no! Oh, he's got to stop.
Oh, that's rude.
As rollaways go on this hole, it could be worse. I have seen much worse come away from that, but
Carl with a somewhat look.
Oh no! Oh Carl, no!
No.
Just stop. There you go.
Just short of his birdie attempt. Ben, chance to get to 7 under again.
And he does.
Cash money.
That's no easy putt from there.
It's not. Let's see it again. It's the downhill roll away potential, but with Ben, it's so flat and straight on the line. So,
Right on the money.
Yeah.
Nice putt there from Carl. Again, that's not an easy one.
Yeah, for sure. Evan might feel he left one a little bit on the course there, especially after that drive, hitting the pole and then rolling away. Jeremy Howard with the easiest birdie ever. Great birdie from... That's right. 2 birdies and 2 pars. Can't complain.
Yep. Ben storming up to 7 under, but Jeremy keeping it close.
I tell you what, you know, Ben March is a very good player, but you've got 3 other good players there. They're all battling amongst each other for that MPO title as well.
And they're not going to make it easy for him. And neither's this hole. This is a challenge. Uphill. You got to send it past that bush to have a look at birdie.
It's the gradient. It's the rollaway potential.
There's so much rollaway potential.
It's, you know, you hit and kick right, see it later. You know, you've got a whole approach after that as well. Just like that. Just like that. One tree
as
kick
the
right.
prophecy foretold. Down he goes. But I'm sure that'll be no thing with that. Missed every tree.
Great
Beautiful.
shot.
It's you, is what I meant to say. Oh, back low.
Up and high.
Tell you what, not dissimilar from Ben Siemens' drive. That
Sure.
high, it feels like a risky shot, but yep, Evan also getting
Also
up
good.
there.
You need a brave drive to get up there. It's got to go quite hard. You want that big hyzer angle to try and avoid the roll away.
Yeah, Ben March has a vendetta.
Yeah.
Feels against me.
Find out
as
what the cameraman did.
Cameraman, but he's left himself with a tricky putt for par here.
Oh, that was either in or that was 50 meters down the hill.
He could have been back from where he approached it.
He did that very easily.
You know, this one isn't longest putt, right?
Tricky putt for birdie for Evan.
Oh, I've been right all day.
That's it.
Oh, come on. No.
Nice
Good
putt.
putt. This hole does not give many easy putts.
No.
And
Oh. Evan has that wide stance straddle.
What did I do to you? What did I do to you, baby?
But Shane's not liking it this time.
I've given the basket a little pep talk. That should do it.
Oh, you win.
I think this basket does it. It gives you the fear. You know,
does.
your putt doesn't feel
There you
as
go.
confident in any
Take
other
4,
place
huh?
because of that rollaway potential. And
Yeah, I'll join you on that.
that's
Birdie
2
bogey.
putts that came short.
I will freely play this hole for a cowardly par every time. Not these guys. They're running it and Ben a little bit more of a lead.
Well, watch out for Carl Hinton. He's got a few birdies now. Remember, he had that double bogey on hole number 1 to get him to 3 over. He's now just a 1 over.
It's true.
You know, he's actually consistently getting a few birdies on his card, and another potential one to definitely happen here, Chris.
Yeah, you can get a lot, see a lot of birdies on this hole. You've got to dodge that OB on the right. It's deep in there. It's mean, but if you can get round, if you can get in that little corner, you've got a good chance at a birdie there.
I think if you want the par, you can have it on this hole, but if you want the birdie, you have to challenge that OB, and that's where you can sometimes get the bigger numbers.
Looks like Carl has. He's got it up there. A little bit of work to do. Ben will be going for that big forehand hyzer. Drop it next to the basket again. That's good. He'll still have a putt. A long putt.
Similar to round 1,
Yeah.
essentially. Yeah, same place.
I think he knows his shot on this hole.
Spicy J.
That's
Great
great.
shot.
That's a great shot. He's really pushed that OB. Just to keep going.
Oh, Evan hitting the pole again. He's got the accuracy in his throw. He's trusting that forehand for sure.
If I was going to be betting on an ace in this tournament, my money would be on Evan right now.
I don't know. I think my money would be on Rob DeFore. He was our ace run champ, and he's always got a chance to throw it in. But Evan also great thrower of the disc.
Look at that.
Speaking of great throwers,
That's no easy putt. That's impressive.
great shot from Jerem.
Yeah.
He'll be disappointed after the pole before. To get a bounce back is great.
Yeah, he does. He's got that strong mental game that he's not going to let a bad hole hold him back.
3 birdies, 1 par.
Yeah. Good on that hole.
Not to be confused with IBS.
I don't know what Evan's talking about, but his disc golf is doing all the talking.
Yeah.
He's getting some good scores in there, but Ben March, a big lead, but can these players, get something to string together to catch up to him?
Yeah, something needs to happen. Hopefully something good for these guys rather than something bad for Ben. That'd be ideal.
I'll watch the Ben March show every day. I am someone who aspires to be like Ben March one day, and to see him throw discs is just amazing. And he's got the box, so let's see how he can attack hole 9.
It's aggressive. He's coming in around the corner. That's lovely. Great shot up to the gatehouse.
Do you reckon he made the correction after hole 1, just pushing it that bit further?
Oh, we're in the bad.
He's in the bad. You heard it here. And that is bad in there.
It's not the best, for sure.
We're going to need someone looking for that.
He likes it.
Not quite big enough though. Was that a putter?
I think that's the theme of this hole. It's further than you think. Even though it's downhill, it plays long. It's 110 meters.
Could be bad as well. His face says it all.
He wasn't too pleased about that, was he?
Oh, he's done okay. Flick around the corner.
Oh, great bid.
On that bad, Jackson. No, I'm good, honey. Oh, I am. Oh, well, wimpy boy. Free line, though.
Wimpy boy is becoming the theme of this round for Spicy J.
I think Spicy J's being a little bit harsh on himself.
Evan, I think he's hit every bit of metal on a basket except for the chains from one of those.
Evan's being harsh on the basket, just not going in it. Yeah.
Another solid birdie for Ben. He's tearing it up now.
Don't stop it. Keep them coming. Bang.
Good putt from Carl.
Yeah.
Bit par.
1 birdie, 3 pars in this. It's good in any, for any person, really.
Oh, yeah.
But Ben March is in a groove. I think he's starting to figure it out.
He's found that flow for sure.
I'm going to say he's not even starting to figure it out. I think he's figured it out, and now he's just running with it, for sure. Oh yeah. Hitting chains aggressively.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that'll be the end of our front 9. Great play so far.
Really good. Can anyone catch Ben though? That's the thing. He's surging and he's on fire.
I think it's the Ben March show. I think like he's just figured out this hole and he's figured out the course and he's really shooting some scores now.
See what round 2 brings.